Man, what's going down, man? This your boy Chop. You already know what it is. AKA LOUHAMER. And in the chat right now, I got my boy Donnie Polo. You heard me? Now, Donnie Polo, you know what I'm talking about? Last time I cut my boy hair, you know what I'm saying? It was a low type of fade. You know what I'm talking about? Polo dipped out to the 8. You know what I'm talking about? Next thing you know, he on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Flies him with that haircut. So, you know, I can't do nothing but respect that, you heard me? But anyway, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Thumb your boy up. Thumb your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get right into it. Now, right now, I'm using the Fade Masters. And I have the Anders number 2. And what I'm doing, I'm going with the grain. Because I'm trying to gauge his wavelength right now. Because the boy ran off on me, you know what I'm talking about? He ran off on the plug. So right now, I'm gauging everything. And you can see I'm adjusting my levels on the side of my clipper. Now that I know where his hair length is, it's time to chop. You heard me? Hashtag chop. But what I'm doing right now, I'm showing you the number 1 guard. I have the number 1 guard in the level wide open. You know, because right now, I just want to knock off the extra bolt. You feel me? You hear me, dirty? Yes, Lord. The beat provided by myself. Now that I know where he is, I'm lowering the barber chair down to my heart. But that's where you want the client's head to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly going against the grain. And then being that my boy got young cowlicks, I want to stay off the front of the hairline because I want to ensure that when I cut it down, it doesn't look like he's losing his hair any further. You feel me? So right now, I'm starting at the crown of the hair. I'm adjusting my cord, and I got my hand brush. So now I'm continuing to follow with the grain, and I'm working slowly into the side of the hair, following his wave pattern. My boy been gone so long, he look like a young caveman. But I gotta get my boy straight. Now you can see, looking in the top of his head, the boy has a crazy crown pattern. So I have to be very careful not to cut wrong in that thing, because if I do, my boy gonna be gashed up. And he one of my very few clients that is a waver that actually uses a wave cap. But it's just somebody's wave pattern. It's everywhere, just like his Pops LC. But you know, I work with that thing. Now I'm continuing to go with the grain at the back of the crown, going down to the neck. And I'm using my brush going in a straight line. Now normally I use a jig pattern where my hand is moving just like the blades of the clippers. But right now I'm just not getting back into cutting hair consistently. So, you know, I'm doing it old school. That's the jig right there. I almost hit that jig. Now right now would be a good time for me to take a hot towel and put on his hair and compress his waves, but you know, I'm gonna make it do what it do with what I got, you feel me? Now I got some people to put in, you know, my wiring and my walls, but they've yet to do my plumbing, so until then, I just ask everybody to come to the shop, hair washed and pressed, and ready to get cut, you feel me? Now as you can see, I'm turning the client around, and I'm continuing to go with the grain to take the hair down on the back of the head. All right, now I'm gonna speed this thing up a little bit because of the time allotted and because of the space that I have on my phone. And another reason why I love this client right here, he doesn't move a lot. And he doesn't talk a lot during the haircut. As you're gonna see some of my clients in the future. Oh my God, I have some of the most awesome clients in the world, man. Now, as you can see, I'm going back over the roach legs. I'm being careful not to just go wild on this cowlicks, and I'm covering more area in the front, cleaning them up. And like I said, I'm pretty much trying to gauge where his hair length is and him coming back to me. So I really don't know what he wants, but I kind of got a picture in mind. But you know, a lot of my clients, man, some of them, they like to run off for months, 2 months at a time. Then they forget their last haircut. And wave pattern, you know, wave pattern be all everywhere, but we're gonna work through that. So right now, I'm setting in a line, not a real hard line, to get him started on the actual type of tapering job I'm doing on the front. I don't know if I'm gonna do an old school taper, low taper, mid, high, or burst fade, or burst taper. But I really like that burst taper. I'm back. I had to step away for a second. But right now, as you can see, I started my guideline. It's not really a big burst formation, but it's like I could say a small reverse C, a C on its face. So now what I'm getting ready to do, if you look closely, I'm setting my second guideline, but it's not hard. I'm keeping the clippers flush against the head, and I'm going straight up. I'm using his head. I guess it's a scaffold. And I'm slick going straight up, and I'm using the tip. So, as you can see, I had no guards on the clipper. Had the lever wide open. Now I close the lever. I'm flicking up and out. Flicking up and out, being careful not to create another line. If you can look at my thumb, I just went almost midway. Almost midway. And I'm flicking, constantly flicking, making the line disappear. Look at how he did his eyebrow. my boy got a nervous problem. All right, now look, now I put a number 1 on, and I have the lever wide open, and I'm flicking out, being careful not to create a hard line. I had to step back and gauge the work that I've done. And now if you look, I just went above the ear. I used the tip of my clippers, and now I'm going flush with the head, flicking out. At this point, I have the lever closed on the number 1, being careful not to cut up into the guideline. Now I have it halfway. And if you're a real barber, you already know what I'm getting ready to do. I'm gonna drop that 0 guard on there, and I'm gonna take that line out that I created with the number 1, between the number 1, and no guard on. I see a little bit more line left there, so I'm going back in with the blade off and flicking out. Now I got my back turned. Now by the motion of my hand, it seems as if I have the number 1 on, and I'm taking the roach legs off. All right. Please move out the way, bruh. Yeah, I'm learning how to use this bloggy stuff. You know, so my back is gonna be in the camera a couple times until I get this thing right. Now, right now, it looks like I'm going in with a 0 guard, open, knocking roach legs off. And as As you can see, I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna claim to be perfect. But hey, unlike TT Feet, I get the job done, you hear me? So right now, I'm speeding up. I'm speeding up the cut because basically on this side, I'm gonna do exactly what I did on the other side, okay? Exactly. But I have a little bit more arch in the burst on that side. As you can see on this side, I'm using the walls. Foil shaver to clean up the bottom part instead of the detailers, just to show you, you know, how you can do the same job. Different sides of the head, different machines. Right now, you can see I'm not creating that hard line. It's halfway. Going in, getting ready to take that number one guard. Wide open. Flicking out. Flick. Look at me, flickity. Look at me, flickity wrist. You already know what it is. Gotta flick that wrist. Now it's halfway. Now I'm getting ready to go on that thing closed. Now I'm tying mine. Man, look here, man. Thumb your boy up, man. Like Trey Gang say, thumb your boy up. Now you can see that little faint line I just pointed to. We're getting ready to go in there sideways with the chip. With that chip. I can also do this with scissors too, yeah, guys. With the tips of scissors. Go in there and knock the bulk out. Alright. I'm getting ready to knock that back out. Well, no, I'm knocking the roach legs off again. And if you can look at that swirl, bro doesn't even have a swirl. Bro got a hurricane. I'm talking about a hurricane. But I work with it though. Look how I flip that wrist, man. Flick. Yeah, I'm talking about what's that? Man, big shout out to my cousin Debo, man. To my cousin Charles. You know what I'm talking about? To Tonio. You know what I'm talking about? Big Vince. You know what I'm talking about? Chop. Now, as you can see in the back, I'm doing the same thing that I did on both sides. Being careful not to create a harsh line. Chip fading using the tip of the clippers. As you already know, that's the number one open. And I'm flicking the wrist. Flick. Now you can look at his hair closely. Like I said, he been trying to keep his hair together. He been woofing. But I don't think my client like, all right, I'm finna get ready to take that zero guard and knock that line out. I don't think my client like compresses his hair that much. But like I said, when he get home, he can put a hot towel on the thing, some wax, and press it down. Right now I'm going in, I'm chipping slightly. I'm knocking out that line. It's the zero guard, baby. Going in that thing sideways. Man, I'm a young funky hog with this barber, man. I ain't the best, but I go in, you heard me? Man, thumb your boy up, man. Thumb your boy up. And I'm gonna tell you, I can listen to constructive criticism. So if there's any techniques or methods or whatever that I'm doing wrong, you know, get at me, man. Man, email me at louhamer@gmail.com. Or you catch me at Facebook, Lou Hamer, Louhamer. Inbox me, man. I'm open for all suggestions. Now I'm getting ready to go behind the ear. Now most barbers don't go behind the ear where I live, but I do on some of my customers. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm using the wall detailer to line up behind the ear and do my cleanup job. Now lately, I don't know if my clipper blades or my sight or whatever, but I'm starting to grow weak in the front hairline. I don't know if it's my wrist or what. But I believe I'm gonna have to become ambidextrous again. Use only my right hand for my left hand side work. Use my left hand for my right hand side work. And see, I'm not ashamed, to tell what my weakness is as a barber. But I'm getting better every day. Now, as you can see, I'm doing the same thing to the opposite side of his head. And I'm making sure that I'm not pressing too hard into his line. I'm tapping his line first. Then I'm going behind and cleaning up. He has a little scruff on his face. See that? Now, right now, I'm asking him, does he want it or not? Now, if you could tell, I'm not putting the blade directly on my client's skin. I'm going in an upward manner. And boy, all you can hear going on in the clips is shh, shh, shh. And if your clipper not going shh, 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 your clippers ain't hitting on shh, shh, shh. Your clippers got to be hitting about shh, shh, shh. And I think now my boy say he in food service. He can't wear the young beard. So you know what I'm saying? He no longer beard gang. I knocked the young beard down. But hey, don't my boy look like a young funky hog? Don't my boy look like a king? You already know what it is, man. Look at me, I'm a barber, but look at the back of my neck look like a young werewolf. I look like a young werewolf, man. My God, I look afflicted and neglected. Now, this the worst thing about my barbershop. If you could tell, my client, he's looking up. Why? I've installed a television, you know what I'm saying? And he love to keep his eyes on the television. But one thing about this client right here, when it's time to turn him around, he's gonna turn around. He's not gonna stick his eyes to the TV. And right now, if you can look real good, I'm using I guess it's a sticks. I was using the sticks cordless. Now I'm using the walls for a saver. Just doing a cleanup job. Now, most of you barbers are gonna curse me out by not pulling the skin tight and shaving them, but some of my clients don't like that. So I have to honor their request. Now right now, I have my blade wide open, going with the grain on the mustache just to knock the roach legs off so I can give them that young French mustache. You know what I'm talking about? Now look at that, I got that chair, I can break them back now. Huh? Last time y'all saw me, I was cutting hair in a dollar store chair. And hey, this chair right here, big shout out to Amazon. Big shout out to Amazon for delivering my chair in one piece. Right now I'm hitting that mustache with the detailers. Get my boy ready to get up out that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, buddy. About ready. You know he almost ready because he's about to run his mouth. All right, we about to get up out this thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? Tell a friend to tell a friend. And holler at your boy, man. Come by the shop. Chop chop.